Today we're going to do two Photopea lessons. We're going to begin with the one called Sunflare. And on the original picture, you'll see that the sun is right there entering the horizon line. And it has a little bit of a starring effect down at the bottom. If you'd like to add more to that though, you can go to Filter, Render, Lens Flare. It's going to give you a couple of options and you get to pick the one you like the best. Let's first move this on top of the sun. There we go. I just clicked and dragged that bottom circular shape onto the sun. Lens 1, it kind of looks like planets to me. It might be just a little too much. Lens 2 reduces that just a little bit. Lens 3 is slightly more realistic. Lens 4, I don't see much difference between 3 and 4 actually. Maybe on your end you see a little bit more difference, but pick which one you like, which one, it doesn't matter if it's realistic or not. I'm going to lean towards, I guess, lens 3. You can change the brightness of it here. I'm going to reduce mine by just a little bit, again, making it a little bit more realistic. The position is, where does the sun flare begin? We've already dragged it on top of there, but if yours doesn't start right there where the sun is, as you can see when you move this, it moves it left and right or up and down on the X and Y axis. So I'm going to put that right back. Again, I don't care if you choose lens 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever one you think looks best. Click OK, and then File, Export as a JPEG, and send me that picture called Sunflare. Second assignment, we're going to work with this picture. I don't know if it's a husky dog or a wolf. Let's just say wolf for argument's sake. When you open it up, it may be pretty small on your screen. To make it bigger, look down at your keyboard. You have a control button, CTRL button, and a plus symbol. I'm going to increase the size of that. You could also use your magnifying glass down at the bottom and zoom in or out on that. Those are zoom in and zoom out up here on the top corner. But I want to get this one as big as possible. This is really similar to the purple flower that we did last week, where part of the flower or the flower itself was purple, the rest of it was grayscale. What I want to do is I want to greatly improve or change the color of this animal's eyes. First thing I'm going to do is select all, edit, copy, file, new. Ignore everything. Just click create. It should be the same shape. Then edit, paste. This is my color layer. Still has the blue eyes. I'm going to go back to my original picture, the original wolf color picture. I'm going to grayscale this one. Image, adjustments, black and white. In many ways you can do that. Click OK. Now I have a black and white version. Select all, edit, copy. You have to go to your new tab, the new project tab, edit, paste. Right now, look over here in your layers menu. If you do not see layer 1 and layer 2, you need to rewind and try this again. Let's first erase the top layer, the grayscale layer, so we can see the blue shining through. Take my eraser tool. If it's not the same size as your animal's eyes, you can use the brackets next to the P and make it smaller or bigger. And I'm just going to take and erase the blue, erase the black and white on this side so that the blue shows up. There we go. If this was your picture, I'd have you spend a lot more time than I just did, making all that detail, leaving the black part of the eye black, but I'm just getting rid of that blue. Now I'm going to click on layer 1. I just erased part of layer 2. I want to control layer 1, which is the blue part that we're looking at right now. Now that I've clicked on layer 1, I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, something that you worked with a sunset Photopea a while back. What's cool is I can make its eyes very, very blue or very light blue when I change the saturation bar. So play with that. But for your grade, what I want you to do is change the animal's eye color. You can go purple. You can go pink, yellow, go way back here to green. There's even orange. There's a couple of other things. I don't care what color you pick, just something that's not blue. I'm going to go with, what do I like? I really like the green. That looks pretty cool. And if I want to increase the color, here we go, saturate it a little bit. Now it really pops. So you're just changing the eye color of this animal to something besides blue and saturating it more if you'd like to. I wouldn't mess with lightness and darkness. It just doesn't quite do the same thing as the other stuff. Once you have it the way you like it, click OK. File, export as a JPEG. You could save this as a PSD. Once we're working with layers, and if you wanted to go back and do more to this, I would save it as a PSD. But if you're finished and you've changed the animal's eye color, export as a JPEG and send it to me after you've saved it, like you always do for the two different grades. You've got the Sunflare picture and then the wolf eye color picture.